Hello, everyone. My name is Jonathan Kloostra, and this is my poster presentation for the analysis for the presence of cocaine and THC on paper currency. So to start off, marijuana and cocaine usage has been an issue ongoing for years now in the United States. Uh, their presence on paper currency can be found due to the usage of drugs and handling them before uh, using the paper currency. So the objective of this study was to collect bills from the local area and analyze them for the presence of cocaine and THC. So for the proof of concept, we started out working on finding a swabbing method using aspirin and acetaminophen on paper and dollar bills. Swabs included dry and wet swabs, and for wet, the solvents used were DI water, methanol, ethanol, and isopropyl alcohol. From there, these solutions were diluted tenfold with uh, methanol, and then those samples were run through an HPLC method using a gradient with 0.1% formic acid in water and 100% acetonitrile for the following times. And then the results of this part of the study were used to analyze paper currency that was collected from a Marathon gas station, Austin Cigar Lounge, and the local Walmart in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. These bills were of different denominations, ones, fives, tens, and 20s. And once these bills were swabbed using ethanol as the solvent, they were diluted again, 1 to 10 with methanol before HPLC analysis. And that was done using a gradient with 0.1% formic acid in water and 0.05% formic acid in methanol. The next step was to do LC-MS analysis of these same samples. Due to that, the HPLC analysis did not show any traceable signs of THC or cocaine. This was done using an Agilent Technologies method with 0.1% formic acid in water and 0.1% formic acid in acetonitrile. Once that was concluded, we went on to do the calculations of these results. And what was found was that there were 6 bills that did contain THC along with a spike sample. It is important to note that these samples were only calculated using a modified standard curve, so these are implied calculations. But after LCMS-MS was concluded, there were also no signs of THC, even with a modified standard curve. So what we see is that ethanol did work very well for aspirin and acetaminophen. You can tell by the 2 graphs on the left. It shows a higher average was picked up using ethanol. And then analysis via LCMS showed the no traces of THC, but we were able to find the cocaine on the gas station samples. This shows some slight correlation between low value currency and projected drug usage overall. In conclusion, with no THC found and minimal amounts of cocaine that were found using an implied calculation, this study would be of value to continue because we see that the methods worked, but they did need refining before continuing. Increased accuracy on standard curves would be beneficial overall. This would help us conclude that the samples are more accurate and more acceptable. Thank you.